Is this thing on? Oh, okay, good. Anyways, guys, welcome back to Josh Vlog. This is gonna be the second episode. And before we get into today's video, I want to say thank you so much. Just so very much, because we hit 200 views in 2 days, and I'd have to say that's pretty crazy. Because when you start out a YouTube channel and you upload the first video, you do not expect that many views. But when you do get that many views, you get touched in the heart, you know? It's a very warm feeling. But today's going to be a different type of video. I'm going to be going solo, and the main reason for that is I have no way to film with the other guys on a weekday because school and parents and all that stuff. There's no way for us to get together until Saturday. But Saturday, you're really going to want to watch that video because we're going to downtown Woodinville, and it's going to be pretty crazy. So you guys will definitely want to stay tuned. But anyways, let's get into today's video. So today's video is going to be kind of different from our usual vlog. It's going to be more of a rant-y type of thing. I'm going to try to keep it classy up in here, but that'll be kind of hard because it's me, and I'm living on the edge. But anyways, today's topic is going to be a very important one because you just got back into school, and school can be tough. And today we're going to be going over one of the most common things in school, and that is stereotypes. Now, some of these stereotypes you will have noticed in your classroom, and some of them you may not have thought about before, but once I go over them, you will realize that you probably have some of these kids in your school. So let's get on to number one. Alright, for number one, we've got your typical dirtbag. And please, this is probably one of the most annoying types of people you could be at school, so don't be a dirtbag. But anyways, dirtbags, you like to think that they're cooler than you. They're richer than you, which is probably true because they be wearing them gold chains, them swaggy $500 shoes, them LED light up Air Jordans, you know, the most bomb outfit. They be stealing your girls, they be treating them girls like trash, and they will treat everyone like trash just to climb up their way onto the social ladder. And so please, 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 please do not be a dirtbag. Because no one will like you, honestly. They'll just want you to think that they like you so that you can get them onto the social ladder as well. So, you know, don't be a dirtbag. Got it? On to number two. Now this one is more racy. Not really racist, but racy. So there's the Chinatown. And what I mean by Chinatown is this is probably gonna offend someone, but I don't mean it to be offensive. I'm just stating what I see in school. So, you all know there's that group of Asian kids. They smart AF. They play the piano or some sort of instrument. They don't have to, that's optional. They're really smart, so they're into video games or computers or anything like that. And they hang out together all the time. They're like a moving Chinatown. Right? You see this big blob of Asian people moving through the hallways or through the cafeteria, and you're like, whoa, what are those? But seriously, I mean, the thing is, a lot of times they're really nice people, but it's just funny to see that they are pretty cliquey. I mean, you can still be friends with them. They're usually pretty nice, but you will always see them in a pack together, grouped together, doing everything together. And it can be kind of annoying, but they're still pretty cool, so don't hate on them. On to number three. Alright, so konnichiwa senpai, because next up on our list is the weeaboo. Yep, weeaboo. Filthy Frank all the way. But anyways, what weeaboo is someone who likes the Japanese culture, you know, not actual Japanese culture, just anime. They want to be a ninja, katanas. They got the katana collection, the throwing knives, and they like anime girls, especially, you know. But yeah, that's what a weeaboo is. And you'll see them at school. You know, they're not as obvious as, you know, the 40 middle-aged men that walk around with them body pillows of Sailor Moon and stuff, but you can still notice them. And so, by definition, a weeaboo is a person who loves anime, tries to learn Japanese from the anime and manga that they read or watch. Some, you know, they collect knives and stuff, and they think they're Japanese. And yet at the same time, they have no respect for the actual Japanese culture. And it just, you know, it's mind-boggling. You want to be Japanese, yet you seem to associate Japanese people as big-eyed girls in anime cartoons, and that's not what Japanese people are at all. Culturally, it's very diverse. It's a respectable culture. And you see these weeaboos walking around in public, ruining it. They're putting a stain on Japanese culture. They're giving it a bad name because of the retardedness that they pull. You know, it just pisses me off, you know? Why can't someone just have respect for Japanese culture and not go completely like, hentai on us? That's weird. Don't try to be a racist that you're not. Next up, kind of in correlation with the weeaboo thing, just wannabe racial people. You know, a white person wants to be black, Asians want to be white, and whites want to be Japanese. I hate that. But anyways, this is probably another one of the like really annoying ones because you're just like, why? You know, I'm Asian, I embrace that. I'm half white, I embrace that too. But you don't see me trying to be black, you know, or Indian. It just doesn't make sense. It's messed up. I mean, why? Okay? And you can try to act black too, you know, hood and thug. That doesn't make you a black person. You're an Asian. You try to be white. You try to be like a white girl. It doesn't make you white. It just makes you act white, right? So you can act that way, but don't try to become that race. You know, and you see that a lot, right? Like the N-word. You know, a lot of black people do say that. And so white people think that if they go around throwing the N-word around, they will seem black because, you know, commonly black people are comfortable saying the N-word around each other, but then they get offensed, like it's really offensive when another race says it to them, which makes sense. I wouldn't want people to go around insulting my race too, and, you know, there's a lot of racial terms out there. I'm not going to name them because that would be weird, but, you know, why can't you just be comfortable with the race you are? Please, do us all a favor. Let's move on to the next topic, the final topic. So we got the nerd, you heard me, and nowadays a nerd is not all that you would think it is if you went back 5 to 10 years ago. So there's actually 2 classes of nerd, and I'll pull out my actual glasses here, so I look like one. But there's a geek and there's a nerd, right? So I'll start out with the nerd, which is the more common association. So what a nerd is they're typically very smart. They like technology. They like video games. They stand out in the social crowd because of the way they act, the way they dress. They seem different, you know? And, you know, nerds compared to geeks, this is actually true. This has been decided by Webster's Dictionary. A nerd is someone who doesn't fit in very well and is also very smart and likes technology and that kind of stuff. But a geek is someone who can, like, be smart, like technology, you know, be into video games, but they also fit well in the social network, right? They get along well with other people. Nerds are more commonly the odd man out in society. You know, they can't click with other people. They can't talk to other people because they don't know how, right? And the geek is able to love all those things, but also have a social life. And that's honestly the only difference. But it's also a big difference, because you've got those really popular geeks, you know, they can like all that crap, but they're also social and they can get along. And then you got the nerds grouped up in a corner, not able to talk to girls or even other guys. But, you know, they also can't do it because they get made fun of. They get judged. And I guess you really shouldn't judge. Everybody has their flaws. And I guess it's just not the best thing to do. So that concludes today's Josh Vlog rant. I hope you enjoyed this solo video. And if you enjoyed it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You don't have to, but it would be much appreciated. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
I could so make this a GIF. Okay, good.